Hey, I'm live. Perfect. Showing the other side good. Okay. Welcome to the stream. Yep. All right, good. Perfect. So hopefully we should be able to hear me. Johnny being here at Shorewood Fitness, doing a live stream on the workout. Haven't been able to do them at home because my signal's just not going to support it. So today is Monday, big bench day. See if I can get up to 450 is my goal. Kind of give you an idea how the workout goes through. If you have any questions, please pop in the chat and answer everything I can. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It helps the algorithms. And also putting in comments helps out too. And if you like, please subscribe and share. And let's get her done. So I start with the bar. Got to get warmed up. Let me see, I get this going through. There. Back it up a little bit, give people more room. Well, thanks for stopping by. There at Shorewood Fitness, having a good workout. You're going to be lifting for the next 90 minutes. Answer any questions out there and try to do some demonstrations on some accessory lifts for the shoulders.
On the spot, right? I haven't seen anybody there since I've been here about 10 minutes.
No, it's clear.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
So another thing you can do even when you're benching is some easy small shoulder exercises. And what this does is strengthen the small muscles to keep your joints tight. I recommend doing these a couple times during the week. Do 3 or 4 sets, anywhere from about 12 to 15 reps. Lightweights, these are 5-pounders, just plenty. What you're doing is, number one, you're getting blood nutrients into the shoulders, and you're tightening your rotator cuffs. Been putting out a lot of my old lists out there. Hopefully you can hear me if you give me a number 1, if the volume's good. If not, I think I do have an adjustment where I can make it a little bit louder. Hey, Runner Boy, how's it going? How's those deadlifts coming? So basically, my warm-up is bar 95, 135, 185, 2 1/4. Eating your dinner now. Oh, yeah. Yep, you are. You're over there in the UK-ish area. Mama Jules, how you doing? Seeing you over on Prepper Nation. Which is usually my morning ritual, Prepper Nation. Make breakfast. I'm just downloading the breakfast videos now because my hotspot's just not making it a very good presentation at the house. And so now that I'm downloading and it later on, it's much better. And I'm going to do the lives here in the gym as much as possible. They got a Wi-Fi here, so hopefully the picture quality, video quality should be pretty good. a lot of times, especially when I'm still feeling kind of tight in that, I'll do a couple sets at the lighter weights before I start kicking into heavier weights and that. Basically, the light weights, I'm going to do more reps, and then as I ramp up into my heavier weights, I'll kick in less reps because I'm actually saving energy for the top sets. I'm doing a 5-minute squat holdover every morning to help with mobility. Good. Quality is really good. Awesome. So basically, that's the way I'm going to do it. I got the higher end camcorder hooked up to the laptop. My breakfast video, I'm actually just doing with my cell phone. And I bought a little stand for that too. So, and then what I'm doing is, as I got time during the day, and it'll be under Just Get in the Gym and Lift series, I'm downloading lists that I've done others. You just start off with the bar. So I start off with the bar, but then what I also will do, when I figure out what happened to the dumbbells I just had. Okay. That's right. Somebody grab the fives from me. Somebody grabbed the fives when I wasn't looking. Because I'll do these. So I got 8-pounders here. Usually fives are plenty. I wouldn't do any more than 12. And basically what this is doing is warming up my shoulders. It's tightening up the rotator cuffs. And it's strengthening those smaller muscles that keep things tight. You can also grab a 5-pound weight or 2.5 kilo. And you can do the old shoulder spins with that to get the shoulders warmed up on that too. Go ahead and roll way over there. I'm going to get a GoPro to help a little bit of runs as well. Cool. I want to get one of those just for my cars. So when I'm driving on the road, we get some crazy drivers around here. Damn. Drinking a rain. It's got BCAA aminos, coenzyme CoQ10, electrolytes, and 300 milligrams of caffeine, so that's going to kick me going. Vitamins B3, which is good for the cholesterol, B6 and B12. Your sodium, potassium, and magnesium. And then I also take zinc. I guess rain, it's whatever the gym has, to be honest with you. I got away from Monster. I used to have one of those big ones during the week. And then one day on my day off, I had shakes. So I stopped doing those. I think these are a little bit more, they're a little calmer. Justin Crosley, thanks for jumping in. Yeah, I got to get the camera in the car. Just so much silliness out there. It's probably going to be my next major purchase. So the shirt is from the event I did where I set my best in a sanction meet on November 6th, where I hit 202.5 kilos or 446 pounds. Well, I have a wee smart roadster car. It's like a sports version of the smart car. Oh, I got a Jeep Renegade. Comes out of the Fiat plant. It's actually bigger inside than it looks. You know, it gets me good mileage. It goes through rain and snow really well. And I got over 80,000 miles on it. And I did that in a period of 2 years. So I know it's one of the worst cars that holds its value, but I'm going to keep it forever, so it don't matter. All right, thank everybody for joining in. Please hit that like button. It helps with my channel and algorithm. If you like my content, I'm going to be doing probably at least 2 to 3 workouts a week on a live, a couple breakfast chats, and then downloading lists from the past. And every now and then I'll do a little research on some portion of the lifting, and that'll be on my breakfast videos. Yeah, worst time to buy a new car anyway, sure is. Bought mine 2 years ago. The wife's we leased. I think we got about a year left on the lease. And we'll probably just end up buying the car and try to keep them as long as possible. It's kind of messed up the way it is right now. But otherwise, so now I got 135 on the bench. You know, this is just still warm-ups.
John? Talk, Steve.
I got 2. I lost Saturday completely.
You can say I'm on live stream.
Huh?
You can say hello to my live stream.
Our live stream?
Yeah, we're live at 5.
How you doing? My name's Steve. I'll tell you something right now. I work out hard. I work out every day. I bench about a solid 175. Yeah. John, he does sissy weight.
So if you want to sit there and complain, just complain to 97 to Drive FM. That's where he works. Yeah, remember, boy, that's what I do too. Man, as the weight goes up, I start doing less reps, and probably start taking a little bit longer break in between each one. Now remember these. So now I got 185 on the bar. Let you guys do your conversions. But 2.2 pounds per kilogram. And still, this is just my routine. If you just joined in, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share, all the other good stuff. You just use the band and stretch, and that's good too. But these exercises really got me through injuries, and that's why I like them. The first time I was fighting a shoulder injury for over a year and a half, And somebody showed me those basic exercises, and it just went away. So that's why I'm pretty much going to try to do those on a weekly basis. I think it really helps keep my shoulders healthy. And when you're doing heavy lifting, especially with deadlifts and with bench, you need very strong shoulders. Shoulders got to be healthy. Otherwise, you're just going to, well, that's good. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Absolutely. So yeah, basically I'm just keep pumping blood into the area until the shoulders start to loosen up and feel real good. If you're just joining in, thanks for stopping in. Please hit the like button. John here at McBean Scottish Fitness. Doing my lives out of the gym now, so the video quality will be much better. I have not, but I've watched JT Stalin do some silly stuff with him and that. We got some pretty good guys here that do it. My squad is not nearly as impressive as my bench, but my goal is at the end of the year to have it pretty close. So I appreciate everybody coming in. I'm up to 8 likes. I'd like to hit 25 before the day's over. It is getting warmed up. Ain't warm outside, about 25 degrees with some snow. But this is what I had to go through to get ready for the heavier lifts. For me at 60 years old, just to jump into, 2 1/4 or 315, just inviting injury. So I try to get everything warmed up here first. Okay, I think you can hit that. Just work on that deadlift, Definitely your form is where you want to keep the injury free. But that'll definitely put you in a good all-around setup. So 220, 400 or 220, then 264, and then a 440 deadlift. Yeah, that's pretty good. 440, I've done that. Man, so everybody can talk. Everybody can talk. Ask questions. All right, so I got 185 up here. Still just another warm up. I'll throw 2 1/4 up next. It's proper that you're bringing it all the way down. All the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. No bouncing. Bouncing is an easy way to get hurt. So if you're bringing down a lot of weight more than you should and you bounce, well, now you're doing a quick twitch, and that's when you can start tearing things. At meets, I have to let them know that mine's going to be a slow lift. If you've seen some of the ones I just put out there, you'll see one that, God, I got tired looking at it. It was such a slow lift, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. a nice thing being in, good thing being in a gym to work out when you've got better equipment is a lot of the benches you buy from a sporting goods store are not rated for the type of weights that I lift. I had one in the basement and it was only rated for 250 pounds. Well, I weigh 250 pounds. So then when I'm throwing 300-400 pounds on there, let's put it this way, the bench didn't last very long before I ended up breaking it. Also on some poorly made benches, I actually started having this part of the bench to lift up. So I definitely, I like it when they're braced better. I don't have to worry about the bench moving. When I get the heavier sets, I do get a spotter just in case anything goes wrong. I did have a bench, YMCA collapse on me when I had 315, and I had a good spotter who caught the weight, before all of us went down to the ground. But definitely made for an interesting experience. Once again, if you're new here, thanks for stopping in. I'm John from McBean Scottish Fitness. I'm going to start doing the lives in the gym probably around noon Central Time. And probably 3, maybe 4 days a week. I'll be dropping a breakfast video off about 3-4 days a week. But it's one I have to record and then download later because the signal at home just is not good enough for it. And then I got 2 meets coming up in March. Both meets I'm hoping to do extremely well. I'm going to break my national record in the other one, the first one at WAP. And then I'll be going to an APF one for the first time in probably almost a decade. And I don't know what the records are there because they only show open. And I don't know what the master records are. But I'll do my best there also. This is what I'm training for. If all goes well, I'll go after. I do rest a lot between sets. Yep, I do. 6 years old at, 30 to 60 seconds, days are pretty much over. Sometimes I just talk too much too. I think Art was telling me I was talking too much. And that's okay, brother. Alrighty. So now up to 275. Once again, if you just popped in, please hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm and all that other good stuff. Just subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you very much. Richard, welcome. Says also if anybody does have questions that they just want to do on a one-to-one basis, then just submit them to my email at scottishfitness.com or scottishfitness@gmail.com. Basically here, just kind of show you what a typical day at the bench looks like. We had a little snow come through, so I got more of the gym to myself than usual. But there's still about 7 people in here working out. There's from Denmark. Hey. All right, that's a new one there. So Central Illinois here. I'm up here in Shorewood Fitness in Shorewood, Illinois. But thanks for stopping in. No, I know. I was just having fun with you. But sometimes that might happen, or I might just start going off on a tangent. Oh, look, a squirrel. I'm trying to keep an eye on the clock, and I usually take about 3 minutes. in between the sets. I might go to 4 when I get to the heavier ones. Yeah, and you're right. If you rest too much, you will get cold. I did that on last Thursday. That time I got done with my heavy set, I had taken too much time off talking to the owner, so I didn't do the burnout because I didn't want to sit there and tear myself up. But I had been working out 3 times a week on bench, which I usually don't do and don't recommend. It just kind of was happening that way. So now I'm back to my regular Monday and Thursday. So, and I can already feel like I'm more rested today. You know, that's one thing that you gotta kind of pay attention to where your feeling is. On last Thursday, I was definitely sluggish. Got through my workout. I did hit the weight I wanted to hit, but yeah, I did get too cold for the burnout. So I went and did some flies and some stretching exercises instead. It's all good stuff. So today, 450 is my goal. I'll probably be able to base it on how many times I get 405. It's usually my litmus test there. So I was doing more of the body building training when I was younger. I would work out 3 hours a day, 6 days a week religiously. I'd get off at work at 3:30 to 6:30. I lifted. I was doing sets of 10 to 15, and I would do 7 to 8 different exercises per muscle group. And 3 to 4 sets each exercise. So I was much leaner. I had a metabolism that helped me out too. Probably naturally, I was only around 7% body fat. And then I took a 4-year break. Shouldn't have, but it did. And, 3 kids, and, regardless, it happened. So when I started lifting again at 39, it only took me about 6 months to get back to where I was at. And I still was doing a lot of reps. I mean, my wrist was so hard that the nurse freaked out when she was trying to draw blood. And then I just started going after the heavier weights. Just made a goal. I say, hey, I want to do 315 one day. So a year later, I hit 315. And I had somebody say, well, when are you going to go after 405? I said, man, I'm in my 40s, 6'4". Yeah, so I said, okay, you got a point there. So 2 years later, I hit 405. First time in my life, I think I was 44, 45 years old, the first time I hit that. And it's just been a gradually increase every year. Sometimes it's only 5 pounds a year, sometimes it's 5 pounds every 2 years, but, I've been doing it for a very long time. So, I'm going to keep working at it as long as I can. Why not? We're through on 315 now. And see, if you just stopped in, please hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. So now I got 315 up there. Do a couple of that, 365, 405, and then I'll make a determination whether I do in between or if I just jump right at it.
You curls?
Yeah. In my dreams. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and pop them on there. Once again, for anybody that's dropped in, John McBean Scottish Fitness here. Here just to motivate everybody. Basically, the model is just get in the gym and lift. Don't worry about fancy equipment or fancy technique or whatever. Just start pushing weight. Generally, most people in the gym are helpful, and definitely will, if you need spotters, you'll probably get them easier than I do. But, and then once you get into the gym for a while, you start making those connections and develop kind of a family-like connection here. So, about another minute before I hit my next rep. Today I talked about, I looked up what you should be benching by your age and weight. And I didn't disagree with the charts. They were actually pretty accurate charts in that. They had like a novice, they had like 4 different levels. And the elite was the heaviest level. So I looked up at 60 to 70 at 260 pounds. Elite was 307 pounds. So I think I got it handled. So my preferred pre-workout meal is a heavy breakfast consisting of either sausage and bacon or both. Eggs, milk, are my main ones. And then sometimes I'm going to add green pepper to it, mushrooms. Maybe if I had a steak the night before and I have some left, I'll cut the steak up in there, which is probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll probably eat the rest of the steak, and I'll have steak and eggs. I don't load up on sodium to get a better pump. I load up on arginine. I'll spell that for you. I load up on arginine, close to the spelling, and that helps my pump. It breaks down to NO3. And I've been doing that for 20 years, and it seems to do the trick. So, but pre-workouts, whatever I happen to grab. So whether it's this or a Bang or whatever Vince has in the cooler, or if I stopped at the store and grabbed it because it was on sale. I'm not particular to it in either way. I try to stay away from the extreme stuff because it just gets my heart racing too much. You just popped in, please hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate it. There are some pre-workouts that are just too much. I had one at a meet Jason mixed up for me, and I didn't shut down until after midnight. Actually, it was kind of scary, so I try to stay with the regular medium store brands. All right, let me knock a few out of here. Those felt good. Wunderend, I don't know what that means. I get some of those. I don't know if that's a language or Google Translator is not working right, but Sherilyn Danley, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, 51. So I got 365 loaded. Give me about 3 minutes, maybe 4. And the next one will be 405. Then I'll make kind of a judgment one on it. 16 in the chat. Hey, that's great. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you stopping in. Scottish Fitness here. Doing my bench workout. Started with the bar. Now I'm up to 365. After I hit this, I'll throw 405 on the bench. Sam, glad you could make it. Yeah, Sam, I had to change how we do these because at home, the hotspot signal just doesn't make for a good experience. video quality was poor. And the chat kept getting kept going on and off, so I do it in the gym. So I'm stuck trying to hit 90 kilos on the bench. Any tips? I do, but I'm gonna need more information. I'll need your height and body weight. I'll need to know what sort of sets are you doing right now, and then also your nutrition. I find, is it cold where you're at? It's a balmy 25 degrees. Got about 3 inches of snow on the ground. In jeans and t-shirt weather here in central Illinois.